Hello and welcome to 35 Plus Where to Shop and our weekly retail review. I'm Fiona and every week we share our favourite retailers and brands based on your style, personality, colour palette, body shape and also dress code. We want to help you find the perfect pieces for you and give you some parameters and guidelines on how to do that. So this week we are doing Sacha Drake and we're revisiting her. She was actually one of the first retail reviews we did. Gosh, it must be almost a year and a half ago. And if I was to describe the overall vibe of Sacha Drake, it is the go-to for work and party wear if you are a classic, an elegant, or a feminine. Although there's a little bit of sultry sneaking in as well this season when I show you some of my favorites. So style personality wise, very much classic. We go for those classic shapes, a lot of neutral colors, although I'm noticing for spring, summer, there's lots and lots of gorgeous sort of printed pattern and color coming through as well, but plenty if you're still more into your classics and neutrals. Then elegant because of the richer use of colors and also just a little bit of extra detailing on the dresses and skirts and things like that too. And then, of course, the feminine because of the softly flowing fabrics and also coming through in the print and pattern that they use. In terms of color palette, I would say all. What I'm seeing is a lot of neutrals. And when we say neutrals, we're talking about warm and cool neutrals, such as your taupes and your beiges and stone colors, as well as some like warmer rusts and things coming through. And then also on the cooler side, we're seeing some grays and navies, obviously black, and your whites and ivories as well, although ivory is a little bit warmer. And we're also seeing both warm and cool palette patterns coming through for this season as well. In terms of body shape, they do cater for all body shapes. And what I love about Sacha Drake, you'll actually notice if you scroll down a little bit further for each item description, you'll see the body shapes described there and which one it will work for. So that's a really handy guide there as well. In terms of sizing, it's size 8 to 18. I do say that they're a little bit generous with their sizing. So do check the size guide and also any reviews and comments that are left. In terms of pricing, you're looking at $2.99, starting at $299 for a dress, $149 for pants or skirts, $99 for tops, and starting from $249 for jackets and coats. Now, delivery is $10 for orders under $300 and it's free for orders over $300. All deliveries are actually express shipped, which is fantastic, and they have a 14-day return policy as well. So they are available online. They do have stores in Brisbane, 3 stores in Brisbane, and then they have stockists across Australia and New Zealand as well. Now, before I show you some of my favorites, if you are new to 35 Plus Where to Shop, what I would suggest is popping over and downloading our free retail guide where we classify over 130 retailers by style, personality, color palette, body shape, and also dress code. So you can pop over to 35pluswheretoshop.com and grab that. And then also join our Facebook group, 35 Plus Where to Shop, where we have nearly 1,900 women in there now helping each other out to find the perfect pieces for them. It's a gorgeous community of women. We just had someone post last night this stunning blazer from Bowden. It's got like a sort of teal background with a beautiful floral pattern over the top. So, you know, people are sharing their wins and it's just a really lovely space and community there. So let me show you some of our favorites. So first up, we have the Maremma Cotton V-neck cap sleeve wide leg midi length jumpsuit in black and tan leaf print. It is $279 and it is in a stretch cotton. I just want to scroll just so you can see the length and things like that of it as well. So you can see it's almost like that midi length through there. So this is absolutely gorgeous piece. Great if you are a creative, an elegant or dramatic. And you can see in this particular style, they've really amped it up with the headband and the oversized jewelry there as well. But you can see that they've dressed it down here with the big sun hat and then with your flat slides as well. So it can be really, really versatile in terms of smart casual all the way through to cocktail or, you know, summer event wear. For colour palette, I would say it's great for your cool, clear and deeps, your warm, muted and deep, your warm and clear, cool, clear and bright, and warm, clear and bright as well, because there's a lot of warm and cool in there, but I would say it's probably for those brighter tones or clearer color palettes coming through there. In terms of body shape, this is great for all. As always, the only thing that I would suggest is looking at the length of it, because reminding you that we always want to finish things at the narrowest parts of our body. So you just want to check where on the leg it's finishing. And if it's finishing somewhere a little bit wider, like wider on the calf for you, then you may want to wear a little heel or something like that to make it work, or take it up a little bit as well if that is going to make it better for you. Next up, we have the Granada stretch linen double-breasted A-line cap sleeve knee-length dress in tobacco, which is $349. Now, linen is a huge trend for this season. We're not talking about those really light linens. We're talking something a little bit more substantial and structured here. So I just want to show you again, just through the length here of it. It's just sitting on the knee there. I love this. This is perfect for anyone who is a natural, a feminine, a classic, a sultry, or a creative. You can mix it up and wear it in your own way. Body shape wise, I do think it's probably best for your hourglasses and your triangles, and in particular the triangle because of the width that those lapels are creating, and also the cap sleeve cutting on an angle there to make the shoulder width and bust width appear the same as the hip width. And because it's a subtle A-line, it won't give too much volume to the triangle body shape, so really great for them. In terms of color palette, I would say it's any of the warm and muted. So your warm, muted, soft, warm, muted, and warm, muted, deep as well. Next up, we have the Marie Louise cap split sleeve boat neck scalloped lace maxi dress in ivory. And so this one is $449. I'll just show you another picture so you can see the full length of that there. And this is really quite stunning here. Style personality wise, I think it's great for anyone who's feminine, creative, and also sultry, just because of the sheer to it and the contouring around the waist. Color palette, it's really great for anyone who is light. So we've got our cool lights and our warm lights, and also your cool, clear, deep, and also warm, muted, deep as well. It is an ivory, so all of those color palettes are a little bit more neutral. And so the ivory tends to be a little bit warmer, but here it does actually look quite white. So we would need to have a look and see it in person to really gauge that for you. Body shape wise, I do think it works for all because it does have the raised waist and that cutaway detail. So it creates a beautiful hourglass shape. I think this is a great event dress. So either, garden parties, a cocktail, or something that's a little bit more formal there. Now, this one is so much fun. This is the Honolulu A-line maxi skirt in red pink flower print. And it's got pockets, which is very exciting. It's got an elasticized waist, which I think is fantastic. So style personality wise, I think it's great for a feminine, creative, and dramatic. I think this can work for both warm and cool, because if you have a look here with this sort of orange red blouse, you can see the orange red coming through. I would say the overall print and pattern is predominantly cool. However, we've got some warm tones in it, and anyone who's done a color analysis will know that only 80% of the print or pattern has to be the right color. But they will also know that anything that you wear from the bust up has the impact on your face, not anything below. So I think if you're cool or warm, you can get away with this. What you wear up top will be more important. So if you're warm, bringing in this sort of orange red would be fantastic. Whereas if you are cool, then bringing in those soft pinks up the top would be really, really great. Body shape wise, I think it's great for an hourglass, inverted triangle, and rectangle. You can do it if you are a triangle, but what you will have to do is work really hard to create that width across the shoulder line, like they have here in this orange red top. What they've done is, you can see there's like ruching around the collar. You've got the tie there as well, which adds some more interest to the top half, so brings the focus up, and then also having a cap sleeve with a little bit of a flutter increases that width across the shoulder line to balance out the width of the skirt below. So you wouldn't necessarily be able to do it, for example, with a sleeveless top, unless you are an hourglass, inverted triangle, or rectangle. For a triangle, you really do need to create that width across the shoulder line there to make that work. And this is an event skirt. The fabric of it and everything else, this really is to be dressed up and used for an event. And then last but not least, in any shape or form, is the Born to Run loose fit adjustable button-down shirt in taupe leopard print, which is $229. And I love this because this is so versatile. Let me just show you. Wearing it there as a jacket, and we know that at this time of year, we can go, from cooler in the morning to quite warm during the day, and then cooler again in the evening time. And this is a great versatile jacket, but you can also wear it as a shirt as well. Great for your sultries, your creatives, and your rebellious style personality. And I would say it's cool to neutral because it's got the taupe in it. Body shape, it works for all, and it is one of those things that you could wear for casual but also smart business, like teamed with this pencil skirt here. It's absolutely brilliant. So they are just some of my favorites. Okay, I think I'm going to have to get that Born to Run loose fit shirt, because I think that's just so versatile. There are so many things that you can do with that, just wearing it like that, layering with it. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you'd like to find out more places that are going to be perfect for you based on your style, personality, color palette, body shape, and also dress code, then pop on over to 35plusweartoshop.com and download our free retail guide. And then after you've done that, pop on over to 35 Plus Wear to Shop, our Facebook group, where we would love to help you find the perfect pieces for you. We will see you again next week for another installment. Take care. Bye.